the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's George. After Taurean Prince hitting the three, Zubac trying to break loose. Wall, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Passes it to George. Top of the key. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Prince wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, George. To end the run. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Towns. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Leonard looking over the floor. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Here's Towns. Shoots the three. Another miss by Towns.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Not a whole lot you can do. Even when Gobert is under pressure, he finds a way to finish.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. 5 on the clock. Morris passes to George. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 5. Prince, the pass to Russell. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 now.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. And the rejection by Zubac. The 3 from George. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there. And because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bounce pass, Russell. Edwards looking it over. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wall passes to Zubats. They set the pick. From outside the arc. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Leonard attacking. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Morris. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Edwards. With the drop. Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morris outside. Pass to George. The tray. And they'll get another chance. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wall. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. Russell from long range. The offensive rebound. Gobert dishes to Towns. From deep. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And that one's good. Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And George kicks to Morris. Right side Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Prince misses. Clippers trail by 6. Lob pass to George. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Edwards passes to Prince. Over Wall. Prince misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. Good chance to see Paul George Ertz that time.
Outside, Towns. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right side, George. The pass to Leonard. Just 3 on the clock. And stolen by Prince. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Thank you, David, for that interview. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion, the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Russell against Wall. Passes it to Morris. From downtown, it's hauled in by Edwards. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Russell against Wall. Launches a 3. They get it back. Prince outside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 3 from George. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards kicks to Prince. And it's Russell in the corner. Wall with the steal. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Russell. For Minnesota, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. And here's Russell. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Jackson passes to Leonard.
2 minutes.
From 18 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Now, here is Russell. Up top, Edwards. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. A second chance effort.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career for 2 matches.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Clippers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Mann. Leonard on the wing. The turnaround. He gets that one. And that's now 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Outside, Russell. 23 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Outside, Edwards. Russell left side. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Out to the right wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Ball passes to Zubac. Feeds to Covington. Here's Mann. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Paul George in for Terrence Mann. Outside, Edwards. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And they get it back. Russell kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morris right side. Ball against Russell. Entered on the wing. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Right wing. Ball against Russell. Now here's McDaniel. T right on him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince in for McDaniels. George against Edwards. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Paul George.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Prince outside. At the tip, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Outside, George. Pass to Zubats. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Russell with a wide open look. It's good from the top of the key. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Back to Jackson. A deep three from Leonard. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
1:04 left in the game. Prince outside. Leonard with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Jackson has the open look. George finds Jackson. Morris outside. From the wing. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Important points for Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Russell with it. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Gobert the pass to Russell. Now Towns. Outside Russell from deep 3-point range. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
Grant, both of these teams are dealing with injuries. We'll get a chance to see just how deep each one of them is.
And that's where depth, BA, is so important as you go through the season. Obviously, it's unfortunate that these teams are missing guys, but if you're getting more minutes tonight, you have to grab that opportunity.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, putting a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. And here's Minnesota now. 4-point game. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Adams finds Morant. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Outside McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Conchar, good.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go. The offensive rebound. Outside Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And finally, that one's good. Anderson's got 6.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Stripped it away. Fast break, Minnesota. Up the floor. And there's the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating.
Oh, no, he did it.
Punch it home.
Nice. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Russell from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Here's Adams. He can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside, Anderson. Knocked away. Here's Gobert. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. For Minnesota, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Outside, Anderson. Kept alive by Minnesota. McDaniels. It's good on the putback.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
From deep, Morant gets a hand on it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Anderson. That one a little long.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Now Russell. Adams grabs the miss. From deep, Morant. And no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 11.
Your Timberwolves
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Gobert passes to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Here's Russell. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Russell's got 5.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Morant, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. He's got 11.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From deep, Morant gets the 3 ball to go.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Brooks from outside nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Russell, the pass to Anderson, puts up a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of of fouls with the way he plays.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Edwards. Yes, it's good. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Jackson. Up top, Brooks. Beyond the arc. Here's Adams. On the wing, Conchar. Outside Morant. From outside the arc. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks from outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Edwards. Jackson, pass to Adams. Here's Conchar, pass to Moran, back to Conchar. Outside for Brooks. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Russell. He's got 5. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Pass to Conchar. 1 second left. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. And that's the group, Chris Finch, as we begin the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside for Moran. Jackson outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Anderson. Here's Russell. Back to Anderson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Moran. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Russell. Shoots over Moran. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Moran. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Adams, shot's good.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Shot from the top of the key, and the bucket is good.
Assisted.
Morant's got 20 points.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Of course, with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And, B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You Just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's finished off by Russell as he lays it in. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the three. Tries again. Pass to Conchar. Hits the three-pointer. Conchar's got 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Conchar. Oh, the double clutch. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Assisted by
Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Crafty move, Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Morant drops them both.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Back to Russell. Shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Edwards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Conchar. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Anderson passes to Russell. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Jackson. Edwards can't hit. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Morant. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. That's short off the rim.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Conchar. McDaniels covering. From deep, Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And he makes a first.
Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Edwards. Down low, McDaniels. They get it again. Here's Gobert. To the left side wing. Anderson passes to Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Pass to Jackson from 17. Off the left rim and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Outside Russell with the drive. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Anderson. Against Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Anderson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A minute 9 left to play in the 4th. Now here's Edwards. Back to Russell. McDaniels passes to Russell. They get it again. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Outside Edwards. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And there's Russell on the assist by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. Allie, thank you as always.
Welcome, Steve. As we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at point guard. Now George, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Out to Morris. Wall passes to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Now, here is George. Leonard on the wing. And George, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And here's Morant after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Three-pointer. Pass to Brooks. Out to Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Just enough coverage to bother that. And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now, here's Payne. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Wall. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Lets it go with the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Adams with the screen on Wall. The 3 from Morant. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
George against Adams. Here's Zubac. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And here's George for 3. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. It's rebounded by Memphis. Leonard with the steal. The 3. Here's Wall. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Wall. Now the Clippers moving it up. Wall's running. Nice shot by George.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Now here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's George. That one misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Grizzlies,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Bain finds Jackson. Here's Adams. Plays it up off the glass. Adams has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Memphis.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
George looking around. Clock at 6. Zubac the pass to George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Looking to get it going. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Morris inside. Jackson on him. They get it again. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, he's one of the 75 greatest.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Wall nails both of them. Here's Morant. He's got 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bain kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. And they recover it. Leonard with the steal. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Brooks outside. Morant surveying the D. It's stolen by Wall. And there's the pass to George. Back to Zubac. Outside, Wall. Passes to Morris. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. The 11-footer. A putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit Steven Adams' hustle and determination. He puts himself in a position to succeed.
And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton for 3. The second effort. Here's Morant into the lane. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 11. George with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. George, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson misses.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
It's George on the wing. No one near him. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Morant. Morris with the rebound. Outside Leonard. 1 second left. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Clippers, 24. Hey, get ready for the double lucky.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Chandler Jenkins as we begin the second half.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Clippers leading by 10. All with it, outside, George. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. George has got 15 points.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Jackson has the open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Zubac. He has 6. Here's George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Sinks the triple. Morant's got it back down within single digits for the Grizzlies.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Bain. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Wall. The pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Morant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
76% from the line a season ago.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Morris outside. Passes it to Wall. Now here's Zubac. Morris inside. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Morant passes to Green. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Leonard from deep. Tillman grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. 1:36 left to play in the third. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Outside, Wall. In the corner, it's Morris. Zubac with the screen for Morris. Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in. The three from Morant. Morant with another miss. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles.
Wow. He went high. That was nice.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. And here comes the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pulls up. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers leading by 13. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A three from Leonard. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Wall. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. Out to Morant. Pass to Conchar. Memphis moving it around. They double him with Wall. There's the pass to Aldama. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Wall. Outside, George. Zubac with the screen for George. And the dunk by Zubac. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
We know about George's ability as a scorer. but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Conchar, the pass to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morant finds Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal
When you
foul.
watch Danny Green work, smart guy, a grinder, that time he draws the foul.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And it's George missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Down low, here's Conchar. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Out left to the wing. Here's Conchar. Here's Morant. Driving inside.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Morant against Wall. It's stolen. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
On the wing, George. For 3. They get it back. The kick out to Wall. There's the triple. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Outside, George. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Memphis ball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's George. The Clippers keep it alive. Tries again. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's George.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Clippers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Zubac trying to break loose. Wall, no luck. And so here's Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Memphis. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Prince grabs the miss. And here's Minnesota now. Now Edwards. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Leonard for three. Pure from three-point range.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Pass to Towns. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Oh, Morris with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard for three. Again, the miss by Leonard. Here's Brent. Leonard defending. Goes up at the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And George with the jam.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now here's Russell. Driving inside. Pass to Towns. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. Guarded now by George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Morris passes to Wall. Morris down low. Prince is there. Morris can't hit.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Russell to pass to Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The Timberwolves trail. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Some room here for George. Gets an open look and hits it.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Oh, George with a steal. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Morris. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. They get it back. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Edwards can't hit.
he has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Leonard. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 5 points.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Outside Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, up by 5.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Towns finds Gobert. Here's Towns. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
You know, with his 3-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Wall gets the bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Edwards. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shoots over George. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard left side. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
So it's the Clippers now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Wall. Back to George. Over Edwards. George's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Gobert with it. Guarded by Morris. Edwards against George. Russell up top. Throws it up high. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Wall. George outside. Zubac inside. Prince is there. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Russell against Wall. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Edwards. He has 6. George with it. He takes it in to the inside. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Russell up top. Wall covering. Russell has the open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. But that was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
It's George on the wing. Zubats with a screen on Edwards.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick-and-roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start this set.
14, the Clippers, 25.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. In the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Nifty move. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now Wall, Leonard right side. Fires for 3. Leonard on the wing. Fades, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now the Timberwolves with it. 11-point game. Russell, the pass to Edwards. George with a steal. Jumps up. And George with the jam.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
From deep 3-point range. That's good from Wall on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 15.
A quick decision maker. Wall is really good at reading defenses and knowing when to shoot off the catch.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. No good. A bit long that time. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Morris. Back to Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Pass to Zubats. Up top, George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for LA.
First free throw is good.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. Georgia's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Oh, George with a steal. The open shot by Wall. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Wall against Russell. Pass to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. The open shot by Edwards. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Outside Wall. Looking to get it going. Shot by Leonard, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Hits the trifecta.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
George outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Prince. Edwards against George. Right side, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Towns up top. A shot from the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morris for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter up 10. Well, when you... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
For 3, George. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. Leonard defending. Back to Russell. Blocked. And here's Leonard. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
It's George on the wing. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Pass to Towns. Over Morris. Towns can't get it to go. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a solid 47%. Morris, a screen on Russell. Ball for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, such a terrific passer out of the pick and roll. This time, Wall crosses him up. Nice shot.
Here's Prince. Pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Wall. George outside. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The three from Russell. It's rebounded by Morris. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Ball for three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on even to Zubac.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Minutes remaining in
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Morris. Leonard outside. George outside. For 3. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 19 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Lets the 3 fly. Leonard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Clippers.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
George outside. The 3. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. And he lobs it up top. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Morris, a screen on Russell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's stolen by Leonard. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he makes all 3. Memphis with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now, here is Russell. The feed now to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Towns. This one for 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Bain. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Brooks against Prince. Right side, Russell. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding the open man.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Fires the 3. John Morant grabs the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Brooks. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Morant reaches to Jackson.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jared Jackson Jr., will look. He's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Edwards against Bain. And Adams sends it down.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. From deep 3-point range, good and nice assist from Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Left side, Towns looking to end the run over Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
The Timberwolves have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Kicks it to Edwards. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Towns. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Edwards launches it from deep. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And it's Morant missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
There's Russell with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Russell's got 5 now.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Here's Russell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards looking it over. From the high post. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, yeah, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Russell passes to Edwards. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Clearly a foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
He also loves that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Kept alive. Gobert. There's Russell with the three. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Here's Prince. Feeds it to Gobert. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant against Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Launches it. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Town. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Morant outside. And then Morant traps it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get loud for the Unlucky.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. And that one is hammered home.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Morant missing. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Out to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
His ball goes up, and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Here's the lob to the hoop. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Prince. Hammers it down right over the D.
And how about the roll reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Tom. Timberwolves trail by 7. Russell passes to Edwards. Over Bain. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost, because that's how he makes his living.
Bounce pass, Russell. Edwards finds Prince. Nails the baby hook.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Morant against Russell. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just muscling in home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Russell passes to Towns. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 7 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Jackson. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Edwards. Tips it. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Right side Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Morant. He goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Russell sets a screen for Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got 9.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half. Prince outside. Beyond the arc. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis leading by 8. Morant passes to Brooks. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. Bain kicks to Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
And nice hustle by Russell, trying to make himself into more of a two-way player.
Prince dishes to Towns. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bain kicks to Morant. It's stolen by Edwards. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Bain. Morant drives in. And they get it back. Adams finds Brooks from downtown. Memphis the rebound. Tries yet again. Adams' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Bain pulls it down.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that one's good, Morant.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Morant against Russell. Prince outside for the 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Inside. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Morant with the steal. Bain against Edwards. Right side Jackson. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on time.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both free throws good from Morant. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here's Russell. Out to Edwards. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Prince wide open. Offline with his 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around rebound game for Ja Morant.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And it's Russell missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Latrey. Here's Adams. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Prince. Towns with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
At another exciting edition of We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams a screen to the paint. It's Adams who hammers it home.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Now here's Jackson. Morris, right side. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Such a wide open look.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
George outside. Pass to Morris.
Grizzlies foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. George with the bucket.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Now here's Jackson. George, right side. Back to Jackson. Takes the 3. Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Blocking foul called on John Conchar. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:46 left in the first. George.
Trust me, big guys hate playing against Steven Adams. He's a nuisance on the defensive end, and that time changed the shot.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. From deep, Morant gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 9 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 10. Jackson attacking. Pass to Zubac. Another shot. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard against Brooks. 6 to shoot. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing. And George launches it from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Memphis earning this break in the action.
And your covers, Houston. Coming onto the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jackson can't get it to go. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Off target with the three.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Grizzlies shooting at a very efficient 67%. There's Jackson with the three. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And it's Jackson on the take. And the Clippers miss again. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Jackson, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Zubats. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. On the wing, Conchar. With the teardrop. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Conchar's got 5 points now this quarter. Jackson outside. Here's Leonard. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Kawhi operating in the painted area, so tough to stop.
Morant with it, guarded now by Morris. And the dunk by Jackson.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Leonard outside. Drives to the hoop. Up and over Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That's his first foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action. What a great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit. He makes that one count.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Jackson. Leonard left side. Up and over Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Conchar. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. George, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Morris outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Morant. That one off the back iron and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Leonard. Zubats, screen. No good on the three. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Grizzlies out in front. Just
the Grizzlies, 31.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 17.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Jackson with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass. I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
And here's Morant outside, and it's Morant again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Fires from deep. The ball's knocked loose. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jackson with it. Guarded by Morant. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Conchar. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Conchar's got 7 points in the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
The fadeaway. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Memphis, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. On the wing, Conchar. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From deep, Morris can't hit. Memphis shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Morant, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Leonard on the wing. The three ball. Second chance shot. Zubac's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. The kick out to Morris. Zubac's screen for three. George. Offensive board. Jackson on the wing. Leonard outside. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Clock at 6. Morris passes to Leonard. Shot to end the cold streak. The shot comes out.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pulls up on the wing. Leonard can't get it to go.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Drills it from deep.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, there's playmaking ability, and there's a willingness to attack the basket, and Jackson good at orchestrating that pick and roll.
Here's Conchar. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies running a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The two-way threats of George and Leonard with a wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
To Memphis.
And here's Morant outside.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Conchar. This one for three. Jackson outside. Here's Conchar. From deep. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the triple. Goes back up. Here's Zubac. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard for three. On target from range.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
The finish! Misses the slam off the fast break. Here's Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Shoots from 12. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
From deep, Morant. Here's Jackson, guarded by Morris. Here's Conchar. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. Back to Jackson. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Conchar. From deep three-point range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-3 run. George outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 5 on the clock. Corner shot. That shot off the mark. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. That one's good for 2. Morant's got 24.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Morant with the slam!
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Nice shot by George.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Now Morant, defended by Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Leonard. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one